Hello, I'm Tony Code, the host of TalkIT Global. If AI eventually consumes all the energy on Earth, where do we go next? Elon Musk answers this question without hesitation. Space data centers. On Earth, we use only 1/2 billionth of the energy that comes from the sun. But in space, we can harness 100% of solar energy, and cooling costs drop to nearly zero, a true space data center for AI. Elon Musk has always created things that didn't exist before. Tesla in the age before electric cars, SpaceX in the age before reusable rockets, and now, a space data center built for AI.
AI in space, is that possible?
Yes. If civilization continues, which it probably will, then AI in space is inevitable. The way to think of AI in space is that in order to achieve any meaningful percentage of a Kardashev 2 scale civilization, where you're using even a millionth of the sun's energy, you must have solar-powered AI satellites in deep space. So once you think in terms of a Kardashev 2 scale civilization, which is what percentage of the sun's energy are you turning into useful work, then it becomes obvious that space is overwhelmingly what matters. Earth only receives roughly 1/2 billionth of the sun's energy. So if you want to have something that is, say, 1,000,000 times more energy than Earth could possibly produce, you must go into space. And my estimate is that actually that the cost of electricity, like the cost effectiveness of AI in space will be overwhelmingly better than AI on the ground. So far, long before you exhaust potential energy sources on Earth, long before, meaning like I think even perhaps in the 4 or 5 year time frame, the lowest cost way to do AI compute will be with solar-powered AI satellites. So I'd say not more than 5 years from now.
Wow.
And just look at the supercomputers we're building together. Let's say each one of the racks is 2 tons. Out of that 2 tons, 1.95 of it is probably for cooling.
Right.
Just imagine how tiny that little supercomputer is, right? Each one of these GB300 racks will just be a little tiny thing.
And just electricity generation is already becoming a challenge. So if you start doing any kind of scaling for both electricity generation and cooling, you realize, okay, space is incredibly compelling. So, like, let's say you wanted to do, I don't know, 200 or 300 gigawatts per year of AI compute.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to do that on Earth. U.S. average electricity usage, last time I checked, was around 460 gigawatts per year average usage. So something like, say, if you're doing 300 gigawatts a year, that would be like 2/3 of U.S. electricity production per year. Yeah. There's no way you're building power plants at that level. And then if you take it up to, say, a terawatt per year, impossible.
Yeah.
Like, you have to do that in space. There just is no way to do a terawatt per year on Earth. And in space, you've got continuous solar. You actually don't need batteries because it's always sunny in space.
That's right, exactly.
And the solar panels actually become cheaper because you don't need glass or framing, and the cooling is just radiative. So that's why I think...
That's the dream.
Yes.
That's the dream.
At the beginning of the previous clip, the audience in Saudi Arabia is laughing in disbelief, but Elon Musk remains completely serious.
Mostly not disruption, it's creation. So with, say, SpaceX, with reusable rockets, there really weren't any reusable rockets. But the essence of revolutionizing space travel is reusability. If you throw the rocket away every time, the cost of access to space is extremely high. With respect to electric cars, there weren't any electric cars when we started making them, really. You couldn't buy any, to the best of my knowledge. So with Tesla, we wanted to make electric cars compelling and affordable. That was the goal. With respect to humanoid robotics, there are no useful humanoid robots at this point. There are sort of gimmicks, but there are no actually useful humanoid robots. And I think Tesla's going to make the first actually useful humanoid robots. And this will be quite a revolution, and I think something that everyone will want, because I always think of like, who wouldn't want their own personal C3PO R2D2?
Oh, yeah? Lastly, your likes and subscriptions greatly empower us to continue creating content. Thank you for your support.